October 30th, 2018. I hope everybody is enjoying their Tuesday. Everybody is having a good day so far, and everybody's ready for the Halloween festivities. Thank you to everybody who joined us for last night's Twitch stream and playing some more GTA 5 online. Most likely after our YouTube stream here, we'll be playing some more GTA 5 online over on Twitch. But for now, as you saw in the live stream title, we had a tiebreaker in our poll, in our latest Q&A series poll that ended. It was about maybe like an hour ago, I believe. So there was a tie between two options as well. Overall, there were a total of 15 votes. So thank you to everybody who has voted in our poll. I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who voted. The overall final standings were in fourth place was charitable causes at 13% of the votes. Third place was monetization options for your channels, whether you just have a YouTube channel or Twitch channel, whatever, at third place with 20%. And our tiebreaker, what we're trying to decide between what our next Q&A series topic will be, is the future of YouTube and going to other platforms for your content, both with 33% of the votes each. There weren't that many votes overall in the poll in terms of whatever options people picked. Two could have had a big influence or big decision on what eventually won. Hey, Gaming, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Darkheart, welcome. Gentlemen, how are you both tonight? Thank you for joining us. Hope everything's going well for you both. So yeah, as you know too, for those who have been to our last tiebreaker live stream, I'm going to show everybody real quick and just switch the camera here. We have our two options here for those who want to pick between 1 and 2. Hey Raven, Midnight Raven, welcome to the stream. Welcome, how have you been? Thank you for joining us. I know it's pretty late here in the UK, but we appreciate you stopping in. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking me, Gaming. I'm doing all right. I actually have a bit of an upset stomach right now too, so I have some ginger ale too. Hopefully that'll calm down my stomach because I was having a little bit of dinner before we went live here. So as we said, 2. So for those who want to decide between 1 and 2, as we saw right here too, just because like we said, we had a tie in our Q&A series poll that already closed. So those are our two options right there. To be honest, like right now, I don't remember what I wrote down on each one too, but just like how it was for our last tiebreaker live stream for our Q&A series poll. I don't know. I hope this will just become a trend too, where it's like every single time we'll have a tiebreaker. But that's pretty cool too. That it's always comes down right to the end too. Yorn's Bags, welcome to the stream. What are you thinking about, Bags? What are you thinking about? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. How are you? And then also too for 2018 for Halloween, I just wanted to come up with like a few predictions what I think will be popular costumes as well. I'm pretty sure that probably other people, whether it's on here or somewhere else, has probably already done this too. But I figured, the day before Halloween, even though it's like maybe last minute shopping for a Halloween costume, just in case maybe they didn't, they think to people who didn't think to dress up for Halloween or for like they have kids or whatever. But a lot of my predictions for here too will be top 5 predictions. Also, it'll be based upon either popular figures like in movies, also or current events, as well as some video game characters as well too that we also included. So for anybody who would like to decide between 1 and 2 for our Q&A series topic tiebreaker, feel free to let us know in the chats. 1 vote per person. I'll keep track of everything down here. So whichever one ends up winning towards, we'll let everybody know like during towards the end of the live stream too, when the voting is close to, we'll let everybody know what wins. Rusty, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How are you? Thank you for being here. And thank you to everybody for joining us for our Q&A series topic tiebreaker live stream. Please welcome everybody into the chat. Check out everybody's channels here. See anybody's content is of genuine interest to you. Offer feedback, tips, advice, and suggestions to improve the quality of the content. If you also know somebody who is interested in the content as well, share with them on your social media accounts. Hopefully, again, that whatever you're going through, whatever you're sick with, hopefully you get better soon. I'm not sure if you just have a cold. Oh no, Minute, that's just our bot that helps put in our social media links. It's just a bot that helps do that. Can't wait to go trick. Oh, that should be fun. I can't remember the last time I went trick or treating. I was a little kid, I think. I think it was like, what was I, like 10 or something like that? I don't remember. It was like 10 or 11. So it was a long time ago when trick or treating. But that does not mean I still don't like eating candy. I just don't need to have to wait for October 31st. But now it's kind of like if you're an adult, you wait until the day after. Val, welcome. Valkyrie, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How are you? How are you tonight? Welcome, and I'm glad maybe you got off a little work a little bit earlier too, because I know you typically work late. But thank you for joining us. It actually came at a pretty good night too, because for our latest Q&A series topic for the poll that we had, it ended in a tie. So we're hoping we can decide to break the tiebreaker here live right now on YouTube, and then towards the end of the live stream too, when the voting is close too, we'll just let everybody know which one won. So figured it's even though it tied too, there's like 2 topics that tied. I figured those who are live here too get an extra special opportunity to help us decide what our next topic will be. All right, no problem. I know it's all right because I know with your work schedule too, it's tough. But yeah, also too, just another side note too, because I know you're in Philly too. I don't really think the Eagles will repeat their Super Bowl. They won't defend their Super Bowl title. Yeah, I just like seeing as their season's going on too. I feel like yeah, it was nice while it lasted too, but hopefully things will turn around. We're not playing with like the same intensity as we used to. But oh well. And then I don't know about the Sixers too. The Sixers, I'm not a Sixers fan too, but I don't know. The Sixers are I don't know. We'll see though. It's early in the season for NBA, but we'll find out. Haven't really been following the Flyers though, and then the Phillies didn't really do much of anything this past season. But thank you to everybody for being here as well too. And a little bit later, we'll share like our predictions what we think will be popular 2018 Halloween costumes. Maybe we should have done the predictions maybe a little before too. Maybe not the day before Halloween, but I figured at least share like at least what I think will be popular as well too. A lot of them will be heavily influenced by current events, TV, movies, and video game characters. I think all the stuff from last year fine. Oh, yeah, I agree. I think it was fun while it lasted, but with Carson Wentz, like with his injury too, I think he's like I think he's being more cautious. They're probably telling him, don't run, don't run, don't run, don't run, just throw, and it's throwing him off a little bit because he was so used to being a mobile quarterback, but now with tearing his ACL, yeah, it's a little different. And then plus Nick Foles winning the Super Bowl for us too, and he's probably like, he feels like, okay, I won the Super Bowl for you guys. How come I'm not playing? The guy who tore his ACL versus me who won your Super Bowl last year. Your only Super Bowl, your team, you're not playing in it. I don't know what's going through his mind too with that. I'd be kind of salty about that. Because like you win a team a Super Bowl and it's not even good enough for you to be a starting quarterback. Hey, Sierra, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good day at work. Welcome. Thank you to everybody for joining us. And again, like we said too, for all the injuries that we pushed through last year caught up us. Well, yes, poor Foles. He was probably used to. Yeah, and that too, because in the playoffs, I forget what game Carson got hurt. Because then they had to switch the whole offense around Foles, and now it's like, okay, now we're back to Carson, and it's like everything's just getting messed up. And I didn't like that we blew a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter against the Panthers. I'm still really angry about that. I couldn't believe that they blew a 17-point lead. Yeah, because it made the Panthers look better than they actually are. But anyway, about that too, well, I'm glad our work was decent for you, Sierra. And then, like I said too, in our Q&A series poll that closed, we actually had a tie. So right here too, we have our two options that ended up winning. One of them is the future of YouTube, both what we think is going to happen in the future of this platform for our channel, and also going to other platforms is the other topic that won in our tiebreaker, or at least got to our tiebreaker. Now we're here too, live, trying to decide what will help break the tie. I have like a set of the slips of paper too. One says one, the other one says two. I don't remember which one I wrote down in either one. Do you know? I still love the birds. How in the world do I know that? Or know what? Like, wait, no, what to the bird? But yeah. I don't know what Panthers do with that game too. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I still love watching them, but it's like it's not the same. I don't know. I just like it's. I don't get it too, but it could be worse too. Because you could at least you could be the Bills or the Browns or something. Oh, how do you blow? Oh, I know. How in the world do you know? Oh, I mean, how do you blow the lead? Yeah, that's a good question. You had a 3-score lead and you lose. I have no idea. That's a good question. I would love to ask Doug Peterson that. I would love to ask anybody in the Eagles that. No, it's like you do not feel like finishing like what you started. You had a good start and you're just like, I don't need to finish. It's okay. Things will work itself out. It's fine. It's all good. We have divisional games coming up. It's all good. It's all right. We got Dallas after our bye, so we're good. And speaking of, hopefully they beat the Cowboys too, because I had a little deal going with 802 Vids as well. He's a Cowboys fan. And it's like, I think it is whichever team wins too. So if the Eagles win, he has to wear an Eagles hat for his next live stream. And if the Cowboys win, I have to wear a Cowboys hat. So if you see me wearing like a stupid blue hat on my head, that's why. A team that I don't like. And I'll just be making fun of them too. So that's the thing too. So but that's another thing. Well, if you see me wearing a Dallas Cowboys hat, for those who aren't familiar with the NFL too, it's like a blue star and it's like a silver lining to it. But yeah, if you see me wearing a hat like that too, I'll just be making fun of that team the whole time. But it's okay. I'll be still wearing the hat. But anyway, if anybody still likes to decide between 1 and 2 for the two topics that tied in our Q&A series live stream, you can actually vote now too. You can let us know in the chat. It's one person per vote. It's like, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for voting. It's number 1. Instead of, you picked 2 last time too, but Sarah, you're going to be the one to break the tie. But again, I don't remember which one I picked too. To me, I like all the topics I included in the poll are ones I want to talk about. So to me, I would like to talk about all of them, but I figured just do one at a time. And, just as people, whatever they wanted us to decide to talk about for our Q&A series. We talk about it, and for those who aren't familiar with our Q&A series too, it's where we try to address issues for those who have been on YouTube and Twitch. Things that if you're on this platform long enough to believe in some way or in some form of experience, we'll have to run across it. And it's both an educational series and just a way to share our experience about our platform too. And also probably going forward as well to our series to probably sharing a few of like the mistakes as well too that I think we made it like at least I personally made just being on here too, and so others can be aware of that and not be able to have to make the same mistakes as well too. Hey Chris, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I'm doing good. Thank you for joining us. And then also, like I said too, I wasn't sure if I was going to make that its own topic in the Q&A series as well too. I'm just thinking about that now. I should probably write that down too, just so I don't forget. It's like mistakes I made or something like that too. I don't know if I was just going to incorporate that into each topic as well too, or maybe just like compile it into one, because that's just something I thought of right now. And I'm that kind of person where I think of something or I have an idea. I feel like I have to write it down as fast as possible because then I'll forget it, because that's happened to me before too. And I was like, oh, that's okay. I don't need to write it down. I'll remember it. And I'm just like, oh, wait, what did I come up with again? Oh, God, I forgot it. Oh, well. But, I'm sure it'll come back to me. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, I don't know what it is, too. Like, all of our polls, too, seem to end up in a tie. Or almost all of our polls, they end up in a tie. Or it's, like, really close as well, too. Which is good, too, because wouldn't like it where if somebody had, like, a poll on their channel, and it's always, like, one-sided. But, I don't know. I guess it all depends on, like, what the people want as well, too. Because I was saying before, too, in our community or wherever else people are, too, live streams and those who actually want to have, like, a direct and significant say on what the future of what type of content we have on our channel as well too. I would say it's even more important to hear what you're going to say versus just doing what you think is only good for the channel as well. I would say your audience makes up a much bigger part of what the direction of your channels as well too is versus just what the host wants for the channel. Even though I said too, and all the topics in our poll too are things I would want to talk about, but I think it's more important too to hear what you and the audience have to say as well too, because you're the ones who should be primarily benefiting from this content as well too, in terms of being able to learn and have a place too where you can share your experience too and ask for advice as well too. And also another reason why I started this Q&A series as well too is because I didn't feel like there were enough places on this platform as well too. It could help those to become more educated on issues and topics and situations run across as well too, especially if you spend enough time on this platform or if you're on Twitch as well. And also just to give people another place to, feel comfortable with sharing their opinions as well too, and to ask for advice in general. So I figured at least have this channel be one more place where people can do that as well. And thank you to everybody for joining us here on our live stream. Please check out everybody's channels here in the chat. See if anybody's content is of genuine interest to you. Offer feedback, tips, advice, suggestions to help with the quality of the content. If you also know somebody who is interested in the content as well, share with them on your social media accounts. If I'm talking really fast too, just let me know, because typically I don't realize how fast I talk. And I was raised in a house too where both my parents' English was their language, so naturally I picked up on the speed in which I talk is naturally faster, even though my first language is English. I was born here. So if I'm speaking too fast too, I can try to slow down. And also, yeah, did you like? Oh, I did, Chris. Those were pretty awesome. Thank you, Sierra. But I actually like them too. I wish there were more too for the whole country. And whoever made, I forget the name of the person, the name of the individual. He doesn't talk. I just listen slow. Yeah, that's actually a good response. Why didn't I think of that? I should have said that too. It's like, you talk fast. No, you listen slow. Keep up. I don't need to slow down so you can catch up. You need to speed up to keep up. Think of that next time you say I talk too fast, but I'm just kidding. But I wish the individual who made all the travel VR videos as well too. I wish they put more of a budget, I guess, too, for each individual state in the U.S. Because a lot of the different countries too were either breathtaking views or they're just really eye-opening too. It gives you a whole different perspective on what's going on around the world as well too, and not even just tourism too, but I guess how other individuals live. And I guess it was another reason I wish I had the Oculus as well too. Pole dancing. Oh yeah, the one in Japan. Yeah, Raven. Yeah, the pole dancing part as well too, which I thought that was I was that was interesting as well too. I like how in Japan too, for the whole country, pole dancing. Yep. That's what we're gonna have a highlight as our country as well too. But I don't know how the rest of Asian countries would be as well too, whether it's South Korea or China. No, Russia's considered Europe. I guess west of the Ural Mountains and Vietnam. Hey Rita, Tech, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I agree, Chris. Yeah, I was just kind of disappointed in that too. I would tell the creator of the Travel VR series about too. How are you about Rita and Tech? Welcome to the stream. Oh, you can? North Korea? Oh, I didn't think they would allow that too, but that's cool. They actually didn't block it. But yeah, I would actually. Oh, that would be my next suggestion. It's like, that's a weird suggestion. Why would you pick that, Verdict? It's like, I don't know. Because more often than not, it's just like something different. How many people would actually have said that too? But hey, Tech, thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well, Rita. Hope you're doing well, Tech. I think you're still playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it's still, what, like $60 when it first came out? I think it was $60 because it came out not even a week ago. But anyway, to anybody else who want to vote on what to break the tie in our next Q&A series topic, you can decide between either paper just 1 or 2 here. And again, the 2 topics that ended up tying as well too. If you're an animal lover, you will. Oh yeah, because I think I remember seeing the ones in China, Chris. I think it was like there was panda bears at a zoo, I believe. I think it was one of them. The 2 topics is that tied are the future of YouTube and going to other platforms with your content as well too are the ones that tied for the lead. 3rd place was monetization options for your channel, and then 4th was charitable causes. All right, no problem, Tech. No worries. You're still probably playing Red Dead Redemption 2. No worries. But yeah, thank you for being here. I was kind of surprised too. Charitable causes too didn't do as well as I thought. They're trying to be about pandas, but yeah, 2. All right, thank you, Chris. Thank you for voting. I think it does, Raven. I think it does. I think I remember seeing it before. It might have been a different country. I think it does. I'm not sure though, because I think I remember seeing it before too with the travel VR. I wish I had like a good computer to have an Oculus Rift, but I mean, yeah, China has the pandas. Yeah, but I don't have like a good computer to run it to because with Oculus you need to be able to have a really good computer in order to use the headset. I think like Rift 2 got canceled too. I was saying this before too, and then the Facebook executive who was there quit. I think like they don't have like the Oculus Rift 2. Like it's not gonna be like that development anymore. I don't know if they're gonna make another one or not. Oh, I know, Raven. I like what about baby pandas? No, I don't think like I think it's like kind of like Australia too. I don't think they would like because they have like a biodiversity law too in Australia too. You can't bring in any animals or insects or anything. You can't have any animals or insects leave the country. You only need 8 megabytes of RAM. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's still too like if you don't really have like a decent computer though, but still, but it has to run like fast on 10 gigs of memory. Yeah, but some computers too for laptops and desktops too. Some of them for some reason like this initially what comes standard with the hardware without any customization or any memory or any RAM to it. It's like some of them are like 32 or like 64. Now, obviously not all computers are like that too, but like some of the cheaper end models might be like that too. But I guess it all depends on your budget, I guess. Eventually, I would like to get a PlayStation VR headset eventually because I would like to have VR live streams on Twitch. So I think it would be pretty cool to do that too. I think Chris's live streams with his Oculus actually inspired me to do that because I thought it was like really cool. And it's like I'm kind of surprised too. I guess for other just Twitch streamers in general who are on this platform, like you don't see too many like VR live streams. You'll see a whole lot of them. Thank you for the Patreon link, Sierra. I don't know why Stream Elements doesn't put in our Patreon link. I had set like the rest of them. I like to say Stream Elements is like compared to Nightbot, I guess it's kind of better, but it's like it still isn't. It's like marginally better, and it's like not hard to be better than Nightbot, at least in our experience. Some people think Nightbot's okay, and if it's fine for them, and if it works, then by all means use it. But I guess Nightbot doesn't really like update security too, so there's like a lot of security flaws. But like Stream Elements isn't really doing a whole lot better. Stream Elements is late. Yeah, that too, Steve. I'm starting to think that too. I'm watching you on my Oculus home TV. It's like, oh, I'm in VR. Oh, it's like, whoa. Hang on. I'm just starting to go crazy right now too. It's like, whoa. It's like, no jump scares. I promise, Chris, no jump scares if you're in VR. No, I promise, no jump scares. Because yeah, for some people that'd be intense too, especially like if you're using VR for the first time, you're not familiar. I guess like how it works. Hey, Patrick, welcome to the stream. I think you sent me like a party invite last night on PlayStation. I'm sorry I wasn't able to go. I think you did. I'm sorry about that. But I hope you're having a good day or a good evening as well. And also anybody else who would like to vote on, I guess, what will break the tie for our next Q&A series topic, you still vote. Either between 1 and 2. I don't remember what I wrote down on each one, but we're the future of YouTube. And also going to platforms as well. The Face Your Fears one is more scary than Conjurer. That was... Oh, I didn't get to see it. Yeah, the Fears. Yeah, I heard it was pretty scary. But yeah, Conjurer, I never heard of. Not much, Patrick. But, yeah. So, again, like for our Q&A series poll as well, it ended up in another tie. Like I said, all the topics you would see on our Q&A series polls are the ones I would like to talk about, but I figure it's more important to like hear what the audience has to say, at least to have a chance to vote as well. And then also, again, if anybody has any suggestions for any future Q&A series polls for topics they would like to talk about, you can let us know either live or in the comments below or on one of our social media accounts, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Discord, Twitch, wherever else. And if it's included and ends up winning, we put your channel name into the titles of all of the videos and live streams that go into the Q&A series topic that you suggested, which is like our intro video, our live stream parts where we have discussions for each topic, and also the closing video, and also include your channel link in the description of all of those as well. And also just some like predictions as well too. I think would be popular Halloween costumes as well too. I was just saying like the first one I was saying for like number 5, I would say Putin votes for 2 as well. Oh, I don't see a Putin account too. He's got to be here. Or maybe he already is. I don't know. Maybe he's already here. Thank you for the Twitter links here. But number 5, I would say would be like DC Comics costumes like Spider-Man, especially with like the new Spider-Man game that just came out. I feel like Spider-Man will be popular show, and also the game I felt like was a good addition to get the Spider-Man franchise at least back on track. I've seen like live streams of it as well, so I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it though, but it looks like a really good game. I felt like they did a good job with it, so I felt like Spider-Man will also, and also other DC comic characters too. It was like Batman, Superman. I don't know if Batman or Superman 2 like, that was popular too, because I guess like the last one was like Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, but that was a while ago, that movie. But I don't know if like there's gonna be like another one coming out too, or maybe. But also, I don't think Wonder Woman will be as popular anymore too. I think last year was too, just because of the newest movie that came out, or like I think there was like a second one too, or like Justice League, I think, but I don't remember. But anyway, number 4 I would say would be Star Wars characters as well too will be popular. I've seen it from start to end. It's Marvel's answer to Batman Arkham. Yeah, that's what I figured, Chris. But yeah, but Marvel in general has had generally better like franchise in terms of movies and video games and TV than generally in DC for the most part. At least in my experience with it as well. Something doesn't mean DC is bad too. There are some good DC movies, but you know, in general, too, I think Marvel definitely has like the edge over there too. Now again, Marvel is owned by Disney. I don't know if that really has any influence on it too. Some people would be good, others, you know, it ruins like I guess the integrity or the spirit of what like Marvel was too. I guess like also with Star Wars too, because I feel like a lot of Disney properties too. Now that I think they just bought Fox. I forget what date they officially bought. 20th Century Fox. They bought all those properties as well. Yeah, I think Star Wars will be popular, and then that was number 4 for Star Wars. Number 3, I would say, is Fortnite characters, and yeah, I'm not gonna really just harp on this too much too, but you know, you just see it everywhere, and like pretty much anytime you like either go on Reddit or Twitch or here for like gaming too, you'll just pretty much either hear like see a live stream of Fortnite or hear a video or watch a video on Fortnite or just hear somebody talking about it, whether it's like here or anywhere else. But yeah, I think Fortnite characters will be popular as well too. I don't know like. It'd be more popular just for kids or like for older people. There's just like in general, just for anybody who's dressing up in a costume. Also, number 2, I would just say is like, I guess election. Fortnite shouldn't be mentioned. I know, Sarah. I'm just saying this will be popular. What other people want to be trendy. I'm not saying these are costumes I would pick. I mean, I'm sorry. I know Katana's not on the list. It sucks. Yeah. Well, it sucks, Raymond. Like Fortnite. Well, I'm just saying what these would be popular. But yeah, I wouldn't like dress up as like a Fortnite character. I mean, Katana's not on the list here, unfortunately. I don't think Katana would be popular enough, even though Mortal Kombat, I think, you know, if there were like, I don't know, besides Mortal Kombat X and or the other games that came out, if there was like a good movie that came out on Mortal Kombat, I think it could have been up there as well too. Substitute to Sleep Night. So about like Fortnite, how about For Never or something like that? Or what happened to Fort Day too? It's like Fortnite. There's like Fort Day too. It's like I don't know. But yeah, number 2 I think would be like I don't know, like say, so I think like predictions too. It's probably maybe like a stupid prediction too. I'll just say like election figures for this year because it's coming up next week for the election here in the U.S. The midterms. I think like that will be like somewhat popular just because it's coming up. And then also number 1, I probably would say too is like Marvel characters just because of all the different movies that came out. Most recently I think was Venom that came out. I think Venom's Marvel, I believe. But yeah, I would say like Marvel's probably like one of the more popular characters as well too. But yeah, generally. I think like for most Halloween costumes too, for whatever like properties or franchises that people dress up based on what costume they have as well too. So they're doing another unlisted live stream next week. If any more, Halloween welcome. Nice. I want to watch it too. It'd be kind of fun. Oh my god. I want to ask a question. Excuse me. How did your channel become really popular? Could you give some advice to people who don't have as many subscribers or viewers as you do? I would actually like to hear what she has to say about that. I want to see it too. I want to ask that question. How did you? What advice would you give to those who don't have as many subscribers or viewers as you do? I guess, or viewers, I should say too. How do you build an audience? I should ask. Wearing a dress that has a heart made of skeleton bone, skeleton. Ooh, nice, Raven. Oh, what made you go with that? I figured you'd probably like. I don't know. Just gets to probably either like go with like. I assume there's like more of like a goth influence to it as well. But I don't know what permutation of. I guess like what part of I guess within the goth culture as well too. I guess within that, I guess what would you? I want to sit here next time close to. I don't know. You may be like, it's like. I couldn't be like, I don't know, like what else do people say too. I wish I could watch the replay of it too, but it's unlisted. I want to watch the replay of the chat. I don't know if I would just like not have the live stream play, just like see what the chat says too, but that would just be funny. I feel like eventually, like for those live streams, like super chat would be on too. And I was saying this before. Does Google still take 30% of her super chats, or does she keep it all? Or does it matter? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, those are just some of our predictions as well too for like what we think will be popular 2018 costumes as well. Yeah, for me too. I don't like because Halloween's gonna be on a Wednesday. People wear their heart on their sleeve, so I'm wearing my heart on my chest. But fair enough, Raven. It's fair enough. I don't know. I feel like I wear my heart on my sleeve. Me personally, no. Google takes. Oh, that's a discount rate. Nice, 5%. How come nobody else has that? Well, maybe if we were like a bigger channel, we might have access to that rate. I feel like if you're big enough that you would get the 5%. You would get like the Susan rate or something like that. But yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know why. Hey, Google, if you're listening, you probably are too with one of your bots or whatever. If you lower your super chat rate to somewhere around 5%, I'd be more than happy to turn on super chat for you. I just don't understand how 30% is justified. I don't have anything against your company in that respect. I just don't see how 30% is justified. Because everything else above 5 goes to her purse. Well, that's completely fair. Yeah, I know, right, Sarah? Right? It's like, I'm sure it's a level playing field. She didn't want to pay herself. Yeah, I mean, come on. Like, no. Gotta keep things fair, I have no problems. Like, I don't have a problem with like Google giving people like that out here, I guess, into, but I just don't see how 30%. This is only in the US. I know in the UK, I think it's half. And I think Australia's half too, which I find ridiculous too. And like 30% is like the lowest. That's the lowest too. Like, I guess Loan Shark inspired rates. Just like, hey, thanks for using Super Chat. I'm just going to go ahead and take half of this. That's fair. Yeah, I'm just going to take that. If you could just go ahead and pay the taxes on your part, that'd be great. Okay. So you might end up with like a quarter of like the whole super chat thing. So thanks again, or something like that. Yeah, because they have VAT tax on top of it. Yeah. 50. Wait, is that why it's 50 in the UK? Because it's 20% VAT. Oh, well that sucks. 20. Oh, that's worse. And I thought it was like bad here too. I imagine then if like the US did something like that too, it would be higher than 30%. It's like, oh, that's garbage. Half. It's like, oh, God. Oh, that's painful. Yeah, it's like, don't worry. Yeah, we know you're doing a great job creating, and we know you earned this, but we got to take this part away. Okay, yeah. Super chat, that third. Yeah, but still, see, I know, but like, what are the odds like a $500 super chat would just like roll in? What are the odds of that? Unless you're like a celebrity, and because you obviously need the money. I'm like, I know your team screwed up because they didn't pay their taxes, and they all got fired. Yeah, there you go. And there's like more of it too. I think like the UK it proposed like a 2% tax on I think like on a search engine for Google as well. I think they proposed that, but yeah, I think I was reading that too on CNBC. I think it was like 2% for like a search engine, like for something. You'd be surprised. Unless you're a Magic 7 number team. Oh yeah, but there you go. Magic 7. Yeah, well that too. It's like I know you're not listening to this. I know you don't care about our channel, which is fine. I didn't expect you to care anyway, too. But if you are willing to at least be a little open-minded, too, to at least have a more of a negotiable rate, too, with that, I'd be more than happy to turn on Super Chat for you. I don't mind giving Google a little bit of it, but 30% I feel is ridiculous. Or at least give people the option to at least lower it somehow. I don't know. I don't see how 30% is justified. Or if you're in the UK, it's 50. Or I think Australia's 52. Which is like 50 as well. Okay. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, but thank you everybody for joining us on our live stream here. For those who would still like to vote on what will break our Q&A series topic, tie right here. We have like between our slips of 1 and 2. Killed. 1 and 2. If you still like to decide, right now it's like 1 to 1, 2. So there's one person who picked number 1 and one to pick number 2 as well. Both the topics about too. It's like one is going to other platforms, and the other one is the future of YouTube. What we think that's gonna be the future of this platform for our channel as well. So if you would still like to decide, you can still vote as well. I'm not sure how long this live stream is going to be, too. I know we started, well, we didn't really technically start early. I know, that's like kind of weird, too. We usually said we start around like 6:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 7, but we started at 7:15. I guess typically lately we've been like starting a lot later. And I know to those who are watching in the UK and Europe, I apologize that our streams haven't been early enough as well, too, like we say as well. I know it's like harder, like for those who are like 5 or 6 hours ahead as well, and our fans in the UK and Europe. Oh, thank you, Raven. Thank you for voting. So that's 2. Raven's at number 2. I know it's like tougher too, because I know on Sunday as well too, I'd like to have an earlier live stream, but the last one wasn't really early at all. It's like I try to have like in like for me it'll be like in the afternoon, so I know it'll be in the evening for those in the UK and Europe. So I figured they at least have a chance to watch. Let's go long as you're here. No, that's all right. See, I'm just talking about like because it's not the same too for a replay as well. So I know it's not the same, and I feel bad too. Like for those in the UK and Europe that they like to watch it and they're already asleep, I feel bad, because I think you should be at least concerned with that as well. At least to take it into consideration at the very least. But yeah, at least I wanted to see. I don't know if Flavor is going to be or not. So I'm going to ask him. I want to know, like, actually, yeah, how much is it like for PayPal in general? Where if somebody in the UK tries to send PayPal or some like money to somebody in the US, how much is the rate for that? Because I know, like in Canada, I heard it's like 70% if it's from Canada to the US, but I don't know if that's true. I figured like PayPal would be like more reasonable rates than Super Chat. It'll be kind of disturbing too. 12? It's 12? Oh, okay. It's 12%. Gotcha. Okay, thanks, Chris. Well, 12, at least it's more reasonable. But, PayPal isn't really, I guess, in terms of security, marginally better. But at least 12 is like a somewhat more reasonable rate, even though it's still high. But, it's like 30%. It's like, oh, but versus like 50% too for Super Chat. But yeah, I got charged over each transfer my UK money to US. You get charged 12%. Oh, okay. Was that like recently, Chris? Or is that like, I don't know, as like over recently what the rates are? Because I don't know if they're going to like change them or not too, but it's like, I don't know, but it's just like, in general, so I feel like there should be like an easier way to that, but I don't know. I feel like Google could do that since forever. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough, since forever. Well, now I'm finally caught up with forever. Finally caught up to like what forever is as well. So yeah, we just went over our 2018 Halloween costume predictions as well. For anyone else who would like to vote as well too, voting is still open for what we will decide between 1 and 2 as well. They haven't changed that, thankfully. Yeah, I know. I feel like eventually they're at risk of changing this one too. So you can decide between 1 and 2 as well too. For those who would still like to decide, we have 2 votes for number 2 and 1 for number 1. Again, I don't remember what I wrote down on each one too, but the 2 topics are the future of YouTube, and the other one is going to other platforms with your content as well. Whether it's you start on one and either you haven't had a second or another account on a different platform, or you just like in general too, if you're already split between 2 of them, how would you either maybe try to like go to other content with your platform, where if you had content on one platform too, maybe figure you want to either export a video to share it to one, or to have them both play at the same time, or maybe even try a third platform as well too. Eventually, yeah, if we got a computer tab, eventually we want to get like a capture card and Elgato and all that. Because eventually, I know we have like a mixer account too. I know this is a while down the road now too, but I feel like eventually I would like to have eventually like have something on Mixer as well too. But yeah, that's further down the road too. We're just on YouTube and Twitch for the time being. But yeah, just like something else I was thinking about as well too. So thank you to everybody for joining us here. Check out everybody's channels here in the content or in the chat. See if anybody's content is of genuine interest to you. Offer feedback, tips, advice, and suggestions over the quality of the content. If you also know somebody who is interested in the content as well, share with them on your social media accounts. Yeah, I'm not sure how long we're going to have a live stream here as well too. And again, afterwards we will be on Twitch as well. We're playing some more GTA 5 online. So again, for everybody, we'd like you to join us for that. So again, I don't know how much longer voting is going to be for as well. Maybe like for another 15 or 20 minutes or so. Spread love. Thank you, Val. I appreciate it. Thank you. For those who would still like to vote between 1 or 2 for what will be our tiebreaker as well, for what our next Q&A series topic will be, we'll let us know. Thank you for the Twitch link, Sierra. Again, then we'll have our intro video for tomorrow. And for that, I don't know if we're going to have part 1 then after the video on Wednesday, or just have it start on Friday. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll let everybody know on Twitter what the plans would be for like the content schedule as well. But I figured, yeah, for our new format, like we already updated everybody on this as well too, when we had the updates for 2 different changes as well too, where number 1, where whoever wins like the weekly leaderboard for bits of cheer on Twitch, we announced like the winner who won the previous week on Twitter. Your Twitch stream if you want to watch. All right, that's cool, Chris. Yeah, I'll have to watch that as well. I'll actually be interested in that too. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not too, and just be watching it again. But yeah, I'll watch that. Because that was cool too, that for the travel VR program they used, they did it free of charge. And he did all that for free. It's like, that's impressive. It's kind of like, it's almost like, I feel like that and Wikipedia could then combine both those sites too, and then just like have something even more dynamic than both of them separate. I feel like they could eventually do that, because I know, I think it was like Jimmy Wales, I think it was, who was the founder of Wikipedia, and then like all that's like free of charge to use. and something like that. It's like that was like incredible too. But yeah, so anybody would still like to vote on decide between what will be breaking our tie to for our Q&A series topic. You can still decide. But yeah, hopefully it's not like last time too, where I had to like pretty much randomly pick two, and then I just figured, all right, I'll just like share the answer on Twitch. But anyway, yeah. So thank you everybody for being here. Check out everybody's channels here in the chat. See anybody's content of enjoyment interests you. And for feedback, tips, advice, and suggestions to improve the quality of the content, if you also know somebody who is interested in the content as well, share with them on your social media accounts. But yeah, hopefully I'm gonna have to like look up other applications for the PlayStation VR headset. Say I did. Yeah, because I watched that too. I think like after I left, Chris, the first time you did the live stream, I think you were like at you were like at a war museum, I think, and then you were just doing like bows and arrows or something. I watched a little bit of it afterwards. I left. You were still in Turkey. I know you went to Turkey afterwards, but I think that's where you're doing too. I forget like where the museum was at. Actually, I wish like PlayStation VR had something like that too. But other applications too. The VR live streams wouldn't just be gaming necessarily. It would just be like other applications that the PlayStation VR headset offers. With that, I figure it's like another way to like mix things up as well too. Just in case you get tired of hearing Beavis's voice and you get tired of him like getting picked on by Butthead. No, just my Oculus Home. Oh, okay, that was your Oculus Home. Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice. There's your house too. It's like, yeah. I thought it would be like an actual chessboard too, where instead of like you could be like an actual chessboard too, where you just like move. I don't know if it'd be like an AI opponent or something like that. I don't know if you could like have something like that too, because I didn't know you actually have like an actual home too for that too. That's cool. Tell your Beavis' voice. You never get. Oh, I'll tell him you said that too, Sierra. He'll never shut up. But then there's Tally too. So Tally will always be pushing Beavis to do better, and then Butta will try to tell him to do better, but Butta's really just picking on him. But I don't know. They'll always be there too because they want to be on TV, whether it's Twitch TV. They would rather be there than MTV, I guess. So they just love being on TV, and why not? Because I guess they deserve another TV spot, Beavis and Butthead. Even if nobody else wants to make episodes, you figure, hey, we have our channel for that. I guess that's what it's there for. My stomach's starting to feel a little better too, but I guess the ginger ale might help with that as well. Yeah, and if anybody would still like to decide on, you'll be glad to know you're not live. Oh, I'm live now. Ooh, wow, I got the notification. Wow, YouTube's getting pretty good. Only almost 37 minutes in. Nice. You're getting better at this, YouTube. You're getting a lot better. It's like, wow, I did not know it was live. I figured I was just like by myself. I'm just like talking like a crazy person to myself. But thank you, YouTube. Thanks for validating I'm not crazy. Thank you for that. I figured I was live too, but YouTube needed to let me know, just to remind me. Hey, you doing your live verdict? Wait, I'm live? Yeah, you've been live. Oh. You mean I started out? No, you've been live for a while. We just let you know now. Oh, okay. Ooh, Sprite. Ooh, I know. But which one? If I had to pick, I'd probably pick Sprite, to be honest. But I didn't have any Sprite, so I had ginger ale. And also my stomach was bothering me too. But yeah, I have no idea what they're doing now. They're supposed to turn on the new system next week. Hopefully, we can only hope that it'll actually work. We can only hope that it'll work. But I don't know. We'll see too. And again, yeah, we'll probably close the voting too on help to break the tie. For our Q&A series topic as well too. We'll probably close it probably at maybe like the 50-minute mark, maybe 45-minute mark. Yeah, I'm not sure. We just give a little more time to for those who would still like to vote. But yeah, at the end of the live stream too, we'll reveal which was one too. I won't make people wait for Twitch. It's okay too, but yeah, I know it's already late for like some people as well too. But I won't make people wait for Twitch as well. We'll actually share our third and final company clue name as well too. We already shared the first two for what our company name will finally be. And after the third clue as well, too, I think I have enough money to buy all the different customized options for the office for our company for Beavis and Butthead to run on GTA 5 online. So they finally get to share with everybody. They've been very patient, even though they really didn't have a choice to be patient. I told them to be patient, and they just listened. But yeah, we'll see what our final company name is as well too. So yeah, for those who already heard the first two clues about too, hopefully the third clue will give you a little more help too. I'm not sure if anybody's figured it out yet. Probably not, but we'll see. With a poll, if it doesn't come with a poll, Beavis will be happy. Oh, well, yeah. I don't know if it gives you that option, Chris. It should come with a poll. Yeah. I don't know. Should we have a poll in every room just so it's for Beavis's convenience or just only in his office? I don't know. Hey, he's a liar. Thank you for the Discord links here. I don't know why for Stream Elements 2 it's just bad and like it never puts the right Discord link to it. And I change it, it never puts the right link in there as well. Hey, Stream Elements, we have Patreon now too. Put the Patreon link as well too. Come on, Stream Elements. Like, those Streamlabs, I guess too. Once I set up Streamlabs too, I would have to do that. But yeah, I'll have to set up Streamlabs for that too. I feel like it would be a lot better. But yeah, so we've been live for almost 40 minutes. Thank you to everybody for joining us. If you are genuinely interested in any of the channels you would see here, joining us here live, as I encourage you to not only support them too, but sharing other content that you thought others would enjoy as well. Well, probably could be you leave Beavis alone with your receptionist or the what? Oh yeah, Beavis would be tempted. Yeah, Beavis' temptations. It's like let it burn, let it burn. Fire, fire, fire. I don't know. Like I feel like if you say let it burn to, it might send Beavis the wrong message. He might get like ideas, and he'll go. He'll have like be even more of a rage than like before. But I don't know. I guess time will tell. I guess when he finally gets his office. But thank you to everybody for joining us. But again, the voting will probably go on for another 5 to 10 minutes as well. A total of 3 people voted. Thank you everybody who voted in our tiebreaker here. Currently, between the two options as well too, with the future of YouTube, both for what we think will happen in the future of the platform and also our channel, as well as going to other platforms with your content. Those are the top two. We're trying to break the tie between them. Right now, number 2 currently is in the lead. It's 2 votes to 1, but there's still time to probably another tie too. It'd be kind of funny if that ends up being a tie. And also, funny thing as well too, the latest vote before a poll closed too wasn't for either going to other platforms or the future of YouTube. The last vote that was there was actually monetization options. Somebody had the chance to break the tie, but they didn't do it. I'm kind of surprised they didn't tempt them, but you know what? I give them credit for just picking the one they liked out of the 4 too. That was their choice. But I thought it was just kind of interesting. I think it was like, I don't know how many hours were left of the poll that was open, but yeah. But yeah, so probably another few minutes, and then we'll close the poll as well too. And then like right at the end of the live stream as well too. This isn't gonna be like a longer, like 90-minute live stream as well. I figured at least have a tiebreaker live stream, at least update everybody on the polls just in case they didn't see our Twitter and what was going on there. But yeah, and also we're playing some GTA 5 online tonight over on Twitch. And then don't worry, our favorite characters will still be there as always. I don't know how Beavis would feel as we're adding more character voices as well, whether it's like Mickey Mouse or just trying to might bring back Dr. Pill. I might make an appearance. I don't know. Still talking about like a bunch of money and stuff. They have like I think in the account on GTA they have like almost they have over $6 million between Beavis and Butthead. I feel like Dr. Pill would make an appearance. I don't know. Find out on Twitch. But yeah, I hope they Beavis doesn't mind sharing the TV time with like Mickey Mouse and like all the other characters we do. He has to learn how to share. But I don't know whether or not he actually learns how to share. That's up to him. Then Mickey Mouse says, "Oh, thank you, Sarah." He just wanted to kill. Oh yeah. I would say, oh yeah. Yeah. Beavis takes it out on all the people walking on the sidewalk, Chris. He calls it improving the intelligence of Los Santos, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. That's how he justifies it. I just call it Carmageddon 64. And then Beavis just like, all right, yeah, no problem, man. Everyone. Thank you for joining us. Sleep well. I'll see you later. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for voting again in our tiebreaker. Take care. Also, hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you for joining us again. But yeah, probably there's probably another few minutes for voting as well. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, that's what I say too. Yeah, but I say the Eagles are on a bye this week. I think this Thursday night game too, just to say too, it's gonna be really boring. Raiders and 49ers. It's like, we're the NFL. How could we get better ratings? Raiders and 49ers, national game. Let's do it on Fox. I mean Disney. I mean whoever owns it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be a topic of discussion too for like Beavis and Butthead. Beavis is gonna make fun of Mickey Mouse for that. He'll just start laughing because Beavis and Butthead. Well, they're technically independent. They're owned by Viacom, but because MTV and all that. But they're gonna keep saying they're independent, and and Beavis is a winner and all that. But I don't know. Find out what it's actually gonna be said on Twitch. But yeah, voting will be closing in a few minutes as well too. If anyone would still like to vote on which of the topics too will help break our tiebreaker, it'll be between the future of YouTube, both what we think was going to happen on this platform or our channel as well too. Just more discussing, I guess, like more detailed long-term plans for our channel, and also going to other platforms for your content as well. Between 1 and 2, 2 is currently in the lead. We'll just have it like right at the end from here. Again, I don't remember what I wrote down on which one. Because we didn't make it, well, that the players have like no hair, so they could be bald eagle. Or they just like shave their head too, just for bald eagles, to just shave their heads. Just be bald. Just like, yeah. Or bald eagles. But I think like the logo as well too. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's like bald too, even though it's supposed to be like an American bald eagle. It doesn't like look like it too. But even though they haven't changed their logo in over 20 years, they really didn't make any significant changes to it. Obviously, I don't think they need to change the logo. I think it's fine the way it is. I like it the way it is too, but I don't know. I guess maybe if it's more realistic, or just have like an actual, just like a bunch of eagles just like flying in, because I think they've had that before too at at Lincoln Financial at their home stadium. But I don't know. Maybe we'll who knows? We'll actually make them do that. Or it's like the Yankees too. In the Yankees clubhouse too, no facial hair underneath the upper lip. No facial hair underneath of that. Yeah. Got close to a win again. Yeah, they did against Washington. They got close again, but they're 1-7, and they are one of the worst teams in the league. Are they the worst? You know what? Yeah, I think they lost 20-13, Chris. They lost to Washington. Washington's leading our division at 5-2. We're 4-4. Cowboys are 3-4, and your team's 1-7. Let me see here if they actually are tied for the worst, because I think the Niners lost to the Cardinals. The Cardinals are now 2-6, so they're 1-7 as well. But I think they're tied for like the worst overall. But but besides Saquon Barkley, there's not much going on for that team. Not a whole lot going on. But let me just see it. I'm going to take a look at the rest of the NFL standings as well. Because I know Patriots beat the Bills in a boring 25-6 game, even though I thought like the Patriots would win by more. But I guess like trying to make it look kind of good for TV. But like I was saying before too, the Raiders and Niners coming up on Thursday night. That should be fun. Yeah, that'll be fun to watch. See you there. But yeah, voting will probably close in another few minutes. We'll close at the 50-minute mark of our live stream. So there's about another 4 minutes for anybody who would like to decide to help us break our Q&A series tie. Again, our choices are, let's see, that's what they get for playing in New Jersey. Oh, I know, they should build another stadium in New York. I don't know where they would build it, Chris. I don't know where they would build one. Let's see here. So you have symmetry between 1 and 2. 2 is currently in the lead versus 1. It's 2-1. Hey, DK, welcome to the stream. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. It's not going to lose, Sierra. There's still just under 4 minutes left. It's okay. There's still time for those to vote to. You can say between 1 and 2. Topics, like, again, are going to other platforms with your content. And they can just knock down the Met Stadium and not like... They could do that. That's fair. Or just use the Met Stadium. Hey, I figured, have a team play there for their home games who are more likely to win. All right, no problem, DK. Thank you for stopping by and welcome. And also, besides going to the other platforms for a topic in our Q&A series that tied in our latest poll. Other one is the future of YouTube. Both will be things to be the future of this platform, and also it's longer-term plans for the future of our channel as well too. It's a more, I guess, detailed discussion on like our future plans as well too, on which is generally on YouTube as well too. A little bit maybe more on Twitch, but I guess more of the plans here on YouTube as well. So that's like I figured there should be another topic, not just like in general, would just be our plans too, but like for anybody, like I said. They're on this platform long enough as well too. You realize there's actually just like more planning and more decisions you have to make for your channel that people realize. But I just figured at least try to explain it at least from our experience too. I guess kind of like where to go in terms of like how you would at least organize or formulate a plan. Maybe like at least like help other people as well too. Take it easy, everyone. Yeah, no problem, DK. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for checking in. Appreciate it. Thank you for checking in. Let me see here too. Real quick. Well, the Raiders are the worst team in the AFC. Yankees share their stadium with the MLS team, so the Mets could share their stadium with the Giants. Well, I think there's two MLS teams now, Chris, in New York. There's the Red Bulls and NYCFC. There's two of them now. The Red Bulls were there first, and then New York City Football Club. I think they just started playing either this year or last year, I think. Then Niners are 1-7. Giants are 1. Yep, they're tied for the worst with the Giants. See, it'll be 2 as well, too. Week 9. Sorry if I'm not... All right, no problem, Val. Don't worry about it. I didn't know. When did you start doing vlogs for your channel? Are you keeping it on the same Valkyrie channel, or is it going to be a separate one? Well, that's cool that you actually have like different forms of content, too. Even though like the indie horror games, too, it's a good niche as well. Because you don't hear too much about the games that you play as well, too. At least like nowhere near as much as you would hear about like other like mainstream AAA titles. Now, let's see here. I think are the Giants playing? Oh, no, wait. Maybe the Giants have a bye, I guess. Okay, they have a bye. Well, you know what? The Giants have a bye, too. I guess they are spared. But Dallas has a Monday night game against Tennessee. That should be fun. Just a special... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nice, Val. I don't know if we're going to plan on doing anything tomorrow for Halloween. I didn't really get a costume. Unless I just, like, wear something different. Or I should just go back to, maybe 2017 Verdict. Maybe I should go back to 2017 Verdict. That could be a costume. I count that as a costume. That's different. I don't know. I should have to get my beanie and my other shirt. I guess fingers like I play horror games doing one for Halloween. Oh, there you go. I like the festive touch to it, Val. There you go. Or you can just like or you can just do like reactions to your old your indie horror game videos. You can do reactions to that. That could be part of the vlog too. Or you can just do that. You like watch yourself playing the old games that you did before too because it didn't fit right. Wait, oh, you don't have a costume now, Sierra? Why didn't it fit right? Katana didn't fit. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, but ooh, I guess voting's about to close too. They have 15 seconds left. People who still want to choose between number 1 or number 2. To help us break the time in our Q&A series poll too, you still have time. It's 10 seconds for anybody who would still like to. Her top didn't fit. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a bad costume makers. Bad. Oh, okay. And voting is closed. Too tight. Voting is closed. So yeah, thank you to everybody who has voted in our tiebreaker for our tiebreaker live stream here. So as of right now too, so number 2 has won. So before we go, we're going to show you which one was under number 2. So as of right now, so between number 1 and number 2, between 2 to 1, this is what won. That's what's going to be our next Q&A series topic. And then whatever is chosen, we will have our intro video to start one of our discussion. Thank you to everybody who voted, not just in our Q&A series poll, for those who voted for our tiebreaker as well. Thank you to everybody who voted. So yeah, right at the end too, but yeah, we'll probably get set up for Twitch as well too, because it's already past 8 o'clock. It's gonna be weird too. Both Giants and Eagles have a bye next week. I know it's like just like randomly just going through those as well too, but yeah, see there's like any decent games gonna be on too. It'll be fun to watch. Probably the Packers and Patriots. Probably the Sunday night game is probably the only one I could see it's of interest, because the Thursday night game is gonna be a joke. I feel like that many people are gonna watch that, and then maybe the Steelers and Ravens. Probably the Steelers and Ravens. Probably the other one as well. But anyway, so yeah. So that being said, we're going to end the tiebreaker live stream here so we can have time to get set up for Twitch. I want to thank everybody for joining us for our tiebreaker live stream. Thank everybody who voted in our Q&A series poll with a total of 13 votes, and those who also voted on our tiebreaker right here. So number 2 has won. So as of right now, we're going to reveal what you guys decided, what broke our tie as well. So before we go again, so let's just do that. I don't have a drum or anything because, again, I never really played many instruments as a kid, and also I don't have a drum roll as well too. I have to hold it. So yeah, number 2, what we have decided is it true the Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to funeral? I'm not sure, Chris. That's a good question. I feel like at least the Steelers will go to, because it happened near Pittsburgh, the synagogue, what happened. But yeah, anyway, number 2, here's what's decided, and our winner is the future of YouTube as our next Q&A series topic we are going to discuss. So be on the lookout for our intro video for our latest topic here. This is what was decided, and then our intro video will be up tomorrow, and then we will start with part 1. I'm not sure if part 1 is going to be on Wednesday, if the video will take place at the live stream for tomorrow, or if we'll just live stream start. But I figured at least have the video up by at least tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you to everybody again right here as well. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. There was the next topic as well. Show what was on number 1. So we. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem, Chris. Okay. Okay, again. Yeah, that's no problem. Number 2, and then number 1, which what Sierra picked here. So it's Sierra picked 2, going to other platforms. So there you go. So yes, there was a choice too, even though it said 1 or 2 before it was revealed. It was right there. That's going to other platforms. Number 1. And then what was decided, future of YouTube, number 2. So again, thank you to everybody for joining us. We should probably be starting Twitch, I would think just probably around 8:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time about, give or take. So we have time to get set up for Twitch. I have time to put the description in for this live stream as well. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. When we are done here on YouTube, you already know what time it is. It'll be time to switch to Twitch. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us, and we will see you over on Twitch for some GTA 5 Online in just a little while.